Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Ian, the Big Steez, and we are back here with the Spurs Realistic Rebuild series. The last episode, we kind of went off the realistic track with the Jaylen Brown Marcus Smart trade. Definitely was not something that the Celtics would have ever done in real life. So I am going to use this episode as the last episode, and we are going to win a championship no matter what. Like, we could trade the entire team and all of our picks. We are going to win a championship. Before we get started, thank you guys for watching. It's awesome to see that people watch these. If you enjoy these, you can subscribe down below. I don't post all that often. I'm going to work on doing it more often. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. Do anything. I mean, any kind of feedback is good for me. But let's get into the game. So 2K decided not to save at the end of the last video, so a couple of changes were not made. For instance, Trey Mann was not a shooting guard. I just adjusted him. He is an 86 overall, and he hasn't played a single game. That's what Untapped Potential and G League will do for you. So our rotation as of now: Ashton Hagans at the point guard, our ridiculously efficient, defensive-minded point guard. Trey Mann hasn't played a single actual game, and he's an 86 overall. Jaylen Brown, our small forward. Sabonis, one of our rebounding gods, and Miles Turner, the other one. Outside of the starting rotation, we have Udoka Azubuike, who we ended up getting in a trade during the offseason. It was just one of those trades to clear some cap, but even in limited time last year, well, 24 minutes, it's not really limited time, he still had 7.5 rebounds a game. He was not that efficient, but I think if he's given a decent amount and in the right system, he will be pretty good for us. Wendell Moore, who was our starting small forward, and that's what we drafted him to be, but we did kind of go off the realistic track, so we are probably going to be doing a lot of trading in this video. There's Marcus Smart and Killian Tilly and DJ Stewart, who was our first round pick last year, who's a 77 overall. So that's not too terribly bad there. We went 56 and 26. That's pretty respectable. Giannis is your MVP once again. Zaire Wade wins Rookie of the Year on some pretty good numbers. Good for him. Lonzo is Sixth Man of the Year. I just saw when I was looking through trade offers that Lonzo and LaMelo are on the same team. Now they just need LiAngelo, and they'll be the Charlotte Ball brothers. I don't know. That was a poorly timed joke. Giannis also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Marvin Bagley. And Mike Budenholzer of the Bucks wins Coach of the Year as they go 62 and 20, which they have Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Bol Bol. So obviously that team's going to be pretty good. I doubt we're going to have anyone on any of the all-NBA teams. Oh, we got Miles Turner on all-defensive second team. I guess he wasn't too mad about us shopping him around. 5 rebounds and a block and a half per game. 46% from the field, almost 35 from 3. I will definitely take that. And DJ Stewart is the only guard that makes it on all rookie second team. Almost 10 points a game. 49 from the field, 42 from 3. Okay, so this guy's going to be pretty dang good next season. We are the 1 seed in the West, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1. But in the first round, we are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. They have Ja Morant, obviously, who's a 94 overall. He's freaking amazing. Dylan Brooks, they picked up Michael Porter Jr., Brandon Clark. They got Mitchell Robinson to replace Triple J, who's actually playing in LA, the Clippers, with Kawhi. Terry Rozier, Luke Kennard, Dwight Powell, Jordan Clarkson, Sean Livingston, and Mike Muscala. So this team is not bad. It is not a bad team. They've got some depth. They've got a pretty decent 9-man rotation. So let's just start simulating. And Xbox Sim is very slow, but we are already down 2-0. So we are going to go ahead and drop the rotation down to 9 because that's just how it's going to work. Ashton Hagans is still going to play even though he's hurt. That's a freaking trooper right there. Wendell Moore obviously is not going to be playing in these playoffs, which really hurts because he's a fairly key piece. Adjust it manually. Yeah, because we were down 3-0. We're going to go to an 8-man rotation. We're going to rebuild the rotation. And we're going to simcast because I don't want to lose this game. But we might. Yeah, this is a really close game. I don't like it. But we win by 5. So could we potentially pull off the ultimate upset? Let's see. We are back at home, and it looks like we are going to win this game going away as we win by 34. We scored 75 points in the second half. You love to see that. Okay, so we are in danger of elimination freaking every game. So we are just going to run our guys hard. This game is too freaking close, and we lose by 2 points. Well, that sucks. And it really sucks because that means we're not going to really have that high of a draft pick. But we will send the playoffs, see who is there, and then we'll get into the offseason. The Bucks are your NBA champions for this season. The Grizzlies made it all the way to the conference championship, and then they lost to the Pelicans, and then the Pelicans lost to the Bucks, with Giannis playing pretty well, only shooting 22% from 3. He really needs to work on that jump shot, and he will just be a complete nightmare. But we are going to go into the offseason. Who is retiring? Dwight Howard is finally retiring, just like Sean Livingston. Marc Gasol is retiring. That's sad. He was a really good player. So draft lottery, we don't have a first-round pick, I am pretty sure, because of all the trades that we made. Yeah, our pick went to the Bucks in that. In that trade to clear cap to get Azubuike. So we've got some pretty decent assets that we can trade here on draft night, but we need a new trainer, and Tyler Richard looks like the guy that we are going to get. We are going to pay him a lot of money. So with Jaylen Brown going into the last year of his contract, we're going to put him up to trade for the 76ers because the Sixers have the first overall pick, and the guy who's projected to go number 1 is a really, really good small forward shooting guard. So I don't have a problem with this at all. It clears $28.5 million off of our cap, so we can definitely be players in free agency. Now, we are going to look at the market for Sabonis as well, because he has a decent amount of a contract. And how did we get pick 19? I did not see that we had that pick, but that just adds to it. So let's go ahead and throw pick 19 in here from the Raptors, and we will see what that gets us for Sabonis. And right away, an instant splash. Sabonis and pick 19 for Jaren Jackson Jr. He's making a lot of money, but he's under team control for 3 years, and he's 4 years younger, which means he's just going to get better, and that is a win. Now, another trade that I was thinking about is getting off of Marcus Smart. I'm going to do this deal with the Wizards to pick up I think this is the 13th pick, and pick up Dorian Finney-Smith from the Wizards. We're going to give up Marcus Smart, this second from Detroit, and our first from 2025, because hopefully we will not be in this for that long. It's weird that Dorian Finney-Smith and Marcus Smart have the same trade value. I don't understand it. We're clearing about $10 million in cap, so you know what? There we go, and we have another first-round pick. We're just going to get into the draft. And obviously, with San Antonio Spurs first on the clock, we're going to take Kelvin Teague out of Houston, 6'7", 236. Fantastic. And with our second pick in the first round, we are going to take Dion Gardner. Now, he's not the best offensive player, but he's tall, and we do kind of need a backup center. And almost 11 rebounds per game in college, so that's not too shabby. Team player options, obviously we're going to pick up Trey Mann, Azubuike, Wendell Moore, and Killian Tilly. So we're going to get into free agency now and see who is here. James Harden is here, and he is a restricted free agent. But Kevin Durant. This is tough because Kevin Durant can actually play defense, and James Harden cannot. Oh God, how much money do we have to offer? We don't have enough. Do we have an exception? No, we don't. Crap. We'll not, unfortunately, be able to pick up any of these guys. Now, what we do need is a backup point guard and a power forward. We're not going to be able to pull Zion away from the Pelicans. No, we could still give it a shot, you know? I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Give him a player option. We can't give him more than 4 years. But yeah, we will go ahead and just offer that. I doubt we are anywhere close to the top. Nope. We are just behind the Pelicans. Aaron Holiday. We could bring Aaron Holiday back. Didn't we have him? Yeah, we did. And he was freaking efficient. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Aaron Holiday back. He had offers. No, he doesn't. Sweet. So we can actually lowball him a little bit so that we can try to save some money. We'll give him a 3-year, $52 million. We'll give him a player option. Christian Wood, he's only 27. He's an 82 overall. Does he have offers? So he does not. So do the same thing. We're going to bump him down to right about 15.75. Do a 3-year deal, player option, and we will advance. Now, we definitely would not get freaking Zion just because it doesn't make any sense. We're going to renounce rights on all of those guys. Yep, Zion went back to the Pelicans. So I'm not mad about that. I knew it was going to happen. So we definitely got the guys that we needed in Aaron Holiday and Christian Wood because we just need to shore up our backup spots. After moratorium, we'll see how much cap we actually have. So we are going to throw a deal at good old Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, he's 32, but he's a decent enough center that we can give him backup minutes and he will be productive for us. God, I hate how slow console is. But we pick up Kelly Olynyk, and that is about all we're going to do for free agency. Player progression. Triple J is now an 89 overall. You'll love to see it. He's pretty much a perfect scorer and perfect defender. Good God, I'm glad I got him. Trey Mann is now an 88 overall after his first full season. Amazing scoring. His defense could be better, but his playmaking is great. Azubuike is now an 87 overall, so he's definitely going to be our starting center. Ashton Hagans is now an 84. Wendell Moore is an 82. Aaron Holiday is now an 82 also. Kelvin Teague, I need to move him to small forward. Christian Wood, DJ Stewart is now an 80, so he will be a pretty good backup. Killian Tilly is getting better. He's a 79. Dorian Finney-Smith is still getting better, even though he's 30. Kelly Olynyk, his overall didn't drop, but his scoring did. And Dion Gardner, who was our number 13 pick this season. So training camps, we are going to send untapped potential to our brand new guy, Kelvin Teague. He already had A+ potential, but that just means he's going to get even better. We are going to send big man offense to Azubuike. So hopefully he has better shooting percentages. Who else do we need to send to something? I'm going to send perimeter shooting to Ashton Hagans. And yeah, he's got pretty good tendencies, or he's got pretty good attributes. The 2023-2024 season is on. Our rotation for this year: Ashton Hagans at the point, Trey Mann at the 2, Wendell Moore at the 3, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the 4, and Azubuike at the 5. Coming off the bench at the point, we've got Aaron Holiday, Kelvin Teague, our rookie from this year, I moved him to a small forward, and he went to an 82 overall. I'm expecting a lot out of him. Christian Wood, DJ Stewart, and Killian Tilly coming off the bench. System proficiency balance is 3.5 stars, and I don't think anything is going to be 4. So we will just stick there. Our coach has a pretty decent offensive bit. Power rankings to start, we are second in the NBA. So we better not get bounced in the first round like we did this year. Season is over. Didn't need to even consider making any trades because we went 59-23 this year. That is not too bad. Giannis once again wins MVP. This guy, Lonzo, 6th man of the year again, but this time for the Brooklyn Nets, not the Hornets. Anthony Davis, defensive player of the year, almost 2.5 blocks average per game. It's pretty good. Cade Cunningham, most improved, and I should freaking say so. 52% from the field, 44 from 3, and almost 97 from the free throw. God, that guy's good. And Mason Yee, I don't know where he coaches, but they went 60-22. Probably Milwaukee, to be perfectly honest. Do we have anyone on an All-NBA team? No. Do we have anyone on All-Defense? Yes, we do. Ashton Hagans made it on All-Defense. 12.5 points, almost 10 rebounds, steal and a half a block. That is what I'm talking about. I barely adjusted his three-point tendencies because it was just his overall shooting three tendency that was low. So I bumped it up to like 40%. And he's a freaking 42% shooter from 3. He went 56, 42, 92. That is what I'm talking about. That is the kind of weapon that we've needed. An all-rookie, Kelvin Teague, made first team. 12.5, 3 rebounds, 3.5 assists, a steal a game. Also very efficient as a rookie. He got about 24 minutes a game. That's pretty good. All-rookie second team. We had a second rookie, but he didn't really play all that much. We are once again the 1 seed in the West. The Grizzlies didn't even make the playoffs. Stats on the year. Triple J led us in scoring with almost 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, assist and a half. Oh my God, 51, 44, and 80? That's pretty dang good from a power forward. Wendell Moore is our second highest scorer. 17 points, 5 rebounds, almost a block a game. That's pretty good for a guy that's 6'6". 36 from 3, I will take that. Aaron Holiday, still super crazy efficient, especially from 3, 45%, and almost 94 from the free throw line. Trey Mann, though, dear God, this freaking guy. 55 from the field, 50 from 3. How many threes did he take? That's what I want to know. Oh my God, he took 440 threes and he made 220 of them. This guy and Ashton Hagans, let me freaking tell you. And he's a freaking assist king. DJ Stewart, unfortunately, has a pinched nerve in his back, so he is not going to be available probably throughout the playoffs. Unless we make a deep run, then he could come back. But 13 points a game, also ridiculously efficient. Holy crap. What is with these guys and being so freaking efficient? We saw Ashton Hagans. We saw Kelvin Teague. Azubuike, 11 and 12. And yeah, he's not the best at scoring, but he's a freaking defensive nightmare. Kelly Olynyk actually got a decent amount of playing time because Kelvin Teague broke his leg in the middle of the season. But we are taking on the Dallas Mavericks, who have DeLon Wright, Luka Doncic, Trendon Watford. They picked up Blake Griffin. That they took on his contract while also having Luka and Kristaps getting paid a lot. Okay. Josh Hart, Derek Jones Jr., Robert Covington, Denzel Valentine, Seth Curry, and Willie Hernan-Gomez. We'll just have to see how this goes because I don't know really how it's going to go. That is not how I want it to go. I don't want us losing in the first round. I don't like that at all. We're going to adjust that, and then we're going to simcast because I don't want to go down 3-0. And it looks like we are going to go down 3-0 because they are freaking blowing us out. God, what is going on? Why are we not a freaking playoff team? I am not understanding. Okay, 8-man rotation. Aaron Holiday is now starting over Ashton Higgins. Sure, why not? Have Higgins come off the bench. Let's see if that freaking helps us. I doubt it will. We just may have to... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this team. Why can't we get out of the freaking first round of the freaking playoffs? Really? What is this? What is this? God, that's annoying. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing in here in this season. Let's look at the draft lottery. Let's see what is going to be happening. Oh my God. The Thunder have so many freaking picks. So they got 2, 3, and 5. Great. And we don't have a first round pick. That's fine. Staff signings, we picked up Darren Law as our assistant GM. He's got really good ratings. We picked up Dana Fox, our assistant head coach. He's better at defense. He's better at offense. Hopefully it freaking evens out because we really need something. So we just made a deal with the Thunder for the 2nd overall pick. We gave away Aaron Holiday, Dion Gardner, and our first round pick in 2026 to get the number 2 pick, because the number 2 pick is supposed to be this guy. He's a 6'10" power forward from USC, and he has pretty good stats. And like we just need to do something, honestly, with this freaking team. We are taking Jalen Nicholson with the 2nd overall pick that we got from the Thunder, because we need an infusion of youth on this team. So yeah, there he is. He's 77 overall, but he's 19 years old. So I have a feeling that would be good for us in the long run. Team player options. Obviously, we're going to accept the deals on these guys because these guys are freaking amazing. So freaking good. So Jason Tatum declines his player option. Are we going to have enough money? Qualifying offers, we're going to extend it to Azubuike and Wendell Moore and Killian Tilly. I don't know what to do about Wendell Moore. Killian Tilly we could probably trade, though, to be perfectly honest. But let's see what our cap situation is going into free agency. Now, Jason Tatum has a lot of offers, but let's see. Yep, we would not be able to offer him anything close to what he wants, nor for Devin Booker or any of the top guys, really. So we're here at player progression. Free agency didn't really have anything to offer, so we picked up the qualifying offers on Azubuike and Wendell Moore and Killian Tilly. So player progression, Trey Mann is now a 91 overall. That is awesome. Jaren Jackson is now a 90. Azubuike is an 88. Ashton Higgins is an 87. Kelvin Teague is now an 86. So it was definitely good to send him to untapped potential. Wendell Moore is now an 83. I might look to trade Wendell Moore. DJ Stewart is now an 81. Christian Wood. Killian Tilly is now an 81. So he could be our backup, and I could trade Wendell Moore. That seems like a good option. Then there's our rookie, and there's Kelly Olynyk, who is going to be on his last year with us. But honestly, I mean, he's a pretty decent backup, so I don't see why I would need to get rid of him. Training camps, obviously, we're going to take untapped potentials, and we are going to give it to our new guy, Jalen Nicholson. Try to make him as good as we possibly can. Now, the question is, what do I do next? I am going to send big man offense to Azubuike. So hopefully his freaking field goal percentage gets better. Kinda. just want to send everyone to free throw camp. That's really all we need to do. Ashton Hagans has 94 freaking free throw. That's ridiculous. This dude is insanely efficient. So, our rotation for this season, Ashton Hagans at the 1, Trey Mann at the 2, Kelvin Teague at the 3, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the 4, Azubuike at the 5. Coming off the bench, we've got Wendell Moore, Christian Wood, DJ Stewart, and Killian Tilly. I am going to hold on to Wendell Moore for this season just because he's a pretty solid backup. He always ends up leading us in scoring anyways. System proficiency. Melvin Hunt is a balanced coach, and it looks like balance is probably going to be our best bet. So we're going to stick with that. Power ranking starting this season is number 1. It's 3 and then it's 1. So there's no reason why we should. God, I really just want to get out of the first round of the playoffs. So we're in the last couple games of the season, and yeah, we are definitely a lot better than we were last year. We ended the season 67-15, but freaking Giannis, another MVP. How many freaking MVPs has Giannis won in this series? He has won every single year. 2019 through 2025. Good freaking God, man. But yeah, Giannis MVP. This guy's LaMelo Ball is actually 6-man behind Damian Lillard. Not too bad. Giannis defensive, most improved, this guy. And Melvin Hunt, our guy, is coach of the year. 67-15. That is a significant improvement. I don't think we're going to have anyone on all. Never mind. Wendell Moore made it onto All-NBA second team. What in the heck? 22 points, 5.5 rebounds, assist and a half, steal, a block a game, 48, 38, 90. That is pretty dang good. That's insanely consistent. I like that. I like that a lot. And then Jaren Jackson Jr. made it also. 20 points, 5.5 rebounds, a block and a half per game as our power forward. And he was 48 from the field, 41 from 3, and 84 from the line. Free throw camp pays off, guys. It really, really does. Defensive team, Ashton Hagans, first team all defense, 12-12 as a 6'3" point guard. And yeah, his 3-point went down some, but his free throw percentage was ridiculous. My God, that guy's good. Then all defensive second team. Yeah, we didn't have anybody there. Our rookie probably made it. I kind of skipped over that. Oopsies. But we are obviously the number 1 in the West. Stats on the year. We already saw Wendell Moore and Jaren Jackson Jr. Kelvin Teague, our second year guy, averaged 18.5 points, about the same rebounds, a little more assists, steal a game, 51, 43, 77. So he got better from there, but didn't really get much better on free throws. He actually got worse. That doesn't make any sense to me. DJ Stewart is pretty good. Trey Mann made it to the freaking All-Star game. 53, 48, 91. These, like, who are these guys? Like, they are so freaking good. Azubuike, 13 and almost 12. 39 from the field, so he's getting better there, and he's getting better from 3, but his free throw still sucks. But he's a rebounder, and that is what we appreciate about him. We saw Ashton Hagans. Kelly Olynyk actually didn't do bad, neither did Christian Wood. Killian Tilly, and oh yeah, there's our rookie. He didn't get a lot of playing time. Honestly, we didn't have a whole lot of injuries to let him in, but his per 36 actually was not that bad. Yeah, if he had played 36 minutes a night, he probably would have done better, but he didn't really play. Oh, hey, we have Fred VanVleet again. Look at that. But we are taking on the 8-seeded Grizzlies. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and redo our rotation right now. We're going to keep it at 9, because running a 9-man rotation all season got us 67 wins. So we are going to sim the first round. We are up 1, we are up 2, we are up 3, and we are going to give them 1. And we're going to the second round of the playoffs. After 2 straight years of getting bounced in the first round by 8 seeds, we are finally in the second round of the playoffs. That's kind of sad that I'm so excited about that. But we are taking on the Houston Rockets, who have Russ, Zaire Wade instead of James Harden, but they have Kevin Durant and Nazir Little, and Marquise Chris is back on the Rockets. It's been a while since he's been there. Cale Bridges, Terrence Clark, Lonnie Walker, he used to be with us, Allen Williams, and Shetty Osman. We should win this game. But should and will are 2 completely different things. But we definitely should. Come on, Wendell. Don't get freaking hurt now. But we are going to win in 5. That is what I'm talking about. And now we're going against the Mavericks, who gave us a decent amount of trouble in the regular season. Their team, AC Spencer, Luca, who's now 99 overall, Denzel Valentine, Darius Baisley, Chris Stapps, who's now a 90, DeLon Wright, Kyle Guy, Willie Hernan-Gomez, a 78 overall Chris Paul. He is ring chasing hardcore. Seth Curry and Tyronn Hunter. We should also beat this team. But, like I said, should and will are completely different things, but we have Wendell Moore back, so I think it's... Oh, I stopped it at just the right time. We win in 7. How did that freaking go that far? So we won the first game by 1. Then they won by 7. Then we won by 24. And then we won by 8. And then we lost by 17. And then this is game 5. We won by 8. They won by 5. And then we won by 1 point. Okay, so we are taking on the LaMelo-led... the Cole Anthony and Cade Cunningham-led Charlotte Hornets. Grayson Allen, PJ Washington, Taco Fall is their starting center. He's an 80 overall. He's still freaking tall. Devontae Graham's still there. Old freaking Paul George, who is never as good in 2K. Darius Bailey, DJ Bayless, Bo Stone, and Joey Peterson. Bo Stone. That just sounds like a sports player's name. Quick look at our stats here in the playoffs, though. Jaren Jackson, 24 points a game, about 6 rebounds. Very efficient, almost 50% from the field, 46 from 3. Kelvin Teague is doing very well, 50 from the field, 38 from 3. DJ Stewart, still doing very efficient things. Ashton Hagans, extremely efficient. Throughout all of our playoff games, 61 from the field and 44 from 3. This guy is so good. Trey Mann, not as efficient, but he's still getting his assists, and that definitely helps out. There's Wendell Moore, who is injured for a little bit, but he is fine now. So we are going to go against the Hornets, and we are going to win in 5. San Antonio Spurs took until 2025, but we finally won our title. And Trey Mann is your finals MVP, which is strange because he only had 15.5 points, but he had 12 assists, and he was pretty dang efficient. Thank you for watching this final episode of the Spurs rebuild. I'm upset that it took this long, especially after 2 straight first-round exits in the playoffs, but I'm glad that we won. That's all that matters in the end. So that is it from me for today. This has been your boy, Ian the Big Steez, signing out.